Pisces, hello. Let's get it going. First off, welcome to Tea and Tarot. I know I'm at a different angle today, but listen, I'm recording. And honestly, I didn't feel like getting cute to get in front of the camera. I wanted to stay in my pajamas. So, we going at it from a different angle today. I like it. Y'all can see my altar. You know, ooh, ain't she cute? Anyway, Pisces, welcome to Tea and Tarot. Very excited to be here with you. I want to thank you for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also comment and let me know where you guys are listening from. This will be your overall love reading. It can be general / love. I like to include a lot of general stuff in my love readings as well. I feel like they correlate well to each other. So this will be general / love for the month of July 2020. I am going to start you off with some oracle cards and really end up pulling clarifying cards. I'm not really sure which tarot deck I'm going to go with just yet, but I'm going to start off with my Enchanted Maps Oracle. I'm going to pull 3 of those. Your first card is going to be for your overall energy and love. Second is for your current situation. And the third will be for potential outcome or advice that Spirit wants to give you about your present situation. It's very important that you understand the energies are interchangeable. So you put them into your story as they correlate. If it doesn't apply to you, let it fly, Pisces, okay? Just let it fly. All right. Don't try to make something that's not your story resonate with you. Also, this is 18 and up. So if you just legit, I don't have time to be getting cussed out by your mama or none of that. Don't come on my page with no mess. All right. It's a new page and I want to start off well, but I like to cuss. I like to smoke and I talk my shit. So you know what I'm saying? And then I think that's the last thing. Overall, again, please like, share, subscribe. Please comment, y'all. I want to know where y'all watching from. Y'all be playing with me and not commenting. Y'all just watch a little portion of the video and don't tell me where y'all watching from. And I want to know. All right. So moving forward, Pisces. Again, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be your messenger. My cards are blessed and let me tell you, supercharged. Okay. I charged my crystals because I couldn't do. I'm a cardinal sign, so the moon is evolving. It was a full moon. We got planets in retrograde. Mars moved into Aries. Sirius, which is like the sun's big brother. Okay, it's like Sirius is a star that's like brighter than the sun. So Sirius has an energy portal that has opened and has caused a major energy shift. So if y'all feeling tired, sleepy, all of that, Pisces, then that's why. We got a lot going on with the planetary system at the moment, and so we should be evolving into our God bodies at this time. But during that time, all that to say, all of my decks are supercharged, my crystals, me, that's what I've been doing, supercharging, recharging. I got my unks popping, your favorite AnkhTi, word up. All right, let's get it going. So for Pisces, Spirit, thank you for the opportunity to be a messenger. Please show me what I need to see for Pisces in love for the month of July 2020. Show me what I need to see for Pisces for the month of July 2020. Okay. Go ahead, Pisces. Oh. I already got your 2 cards out. Let's try and get one more. Give me one more, Spirit. For Pisces for July 2020 in love. Show me what I need to see. The last card, I'm just going to pull. So this is 1. We got 2. And we got 3. All right, so your first card out. Let me move this. All right, first card out, Pisces. We got Magical map shifter. So probably, I think this is pertaining to Pisces, that you are very much in your magician mode. That's what this reminds me of. That you can, one, this is 7. So you have partaken in a transitional period, either in a relationship or in life in general, or this relationship has sprung you into a transitional period where you're coming into your powers and you're imagining the places you can go. This could have been the result of a breakup, Pisces, or a relationship that caused you to see lesser of yourself. And then once you freed yourself from that relationship, now you're like, boom, now I can see where I'm going. Now I can, I'm back where I want to be. Now this guy is blindfolded, so that might be saying that, Pisces, you don't really care where you, not that you don't care, but you're so adamant about evolving at this point that anything aside from evolving into something better is just not an option. Okay. So it's like, for you, it's like, it really doesn't matter to me what I have evolved into, as long as I'm not what I used to be, as long as I'm not where I was before. You have a Pegasus on here, so it's like you're taking off in some sort of way. You have a lot of different options. There is a heart on here. There's a compass. So this could be, some of you could be traveling to different places, seeing different sights. There's a crown. There's a fish here. Meeting different people, partaking in different aspects, or partaking in different elements, elemental environments that really strengthen your chakras, strengthen your ability to see further where you want to be. This could also speak to you having a partner. So either you were in a breakup and this sprung you into that arena, or you are just meeting someone and that has sprung you into the arena of being more imaginative and wanting to partake in just just reinventing yourself and reinventing your life. I'm gonna clarify, because this is your current energy, your present energy. Okay, so let's see. Those did flip over, but I'll flip them back because I want to see. I want to make sure. So what's this magical map shifter for Pisces in love? What's this magical map shifter for Pisces in love? All right. Okay. So we got 2 of Wands and 3 Cups. You are trying to reinvent yourself, Pisces. This could be, now, this magical map shifter. Speaking of love, this could be an individual that you were dealing with, Pisces, that had you very blindfolded, but was a magical map shifter, as in a rolling stone. Okay, this person could be heavily in your energy, meaning that they showed up. This is your present energy, but sometimes your person will show up, or the individual you're thinking about heavily will show up in your reading or in your present energy. Okay, because you got this 2 of Wands here, like you're seeking results, like you're waiting on something, you're waiting on some type of information. This gentleman is blindfolded, so that does speak to, again, wanting results, wanting to find out something. But then you have this 3 of Cups here, which I don't like. It doesn't give me complete third party energy. This could be you finding out information from other parties, or from mutual friends with your person, or what have you. Either you are waiting to find out information, or you have presently found out information, and you could be wanting to move forward. This could speak of a new relationship. You know what? I want to clarify. What's this 2 of Wands and this 3 of Cups for Pisces? The Lovers. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's why I said a new relationship. You're communing with other people. Okay, this could also speak of you finding out about a third party situation with someone, because you have the 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So somebody is guarded currently. What's this Lover's card? So overall, to break it down, Pisces, present energy. Speaking of your present situation in love, present energy, overall, what's on your mind in love? this could definitely be somebody that you're dealing with. Again, they could have been a rolling stone. The magician, they could have been in and out, very fleeting. Okay, this Two of Wands is speaking to me now, saying they had you waiting. They had you like calling him over and over, waiting at the door for him. Like, where the fuck is he at? I don't understand why he's not answering his phone. That's what this Two of Wands energy is giving me now. And they was out partying and doing their thing. And third party energies or hanging out with friends, just not giving a fuck, doing their thing, not answering the phone, completely oblivious to your concern here. That's what I'm getting right now. Okay. And the Lovers card overall is just clarifying that either there was third party energy that you found out about this person, or that you were waiting to find out, or yeah, overall this is just speaking to the fact that this is actually love on the brain with you, Pisces, that you're actually presently thinking about this situation. Yes, a slow moving night. Okay, we got the Nine of Pentacles. This person could be doing well for themselves, maybe late 20s, early 30s, maybe even mid 30s. But you got the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom, or you got the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So somebody was slow moving, and therefore you decided to take away what? Yes, you decided to take away your energy, Pisces. You decided to somewhat remove yourself from this individual because you found out about this bullshit with the Lovers card. I feel like this Nine of Pentacles, you see how this Nine of Pentacles is looking at the Lovers right now? So this is you finding out that information. This is like you pulling up and just watching, okay? You just stopping and watching from afar, Pisces. And then you like, but look what I had to offer. And this fool is just like walking away hand in hand with this other motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? You see how that's lining up? I don't like it. I'm finna go into your present situation. What's this Spirit of place? The World in reverse. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then Two of Swords in reverse on the bottom. All right. So Spirit of place. This is lit up in green, so that definitely tells me that this was a wounding situation, Pisces, that it was difficult for you. But the World card in reverse is also telling me that this was a repeated cycle. Spirit is telling me that this situation was heavily brought onto you by you. You ignored a lot of red flags and you went forward with it. This could be present energy as well. Again, you could still be with this individual right now and just still ignoring red flags, knowing that you're repeating cycles. Again, this could be present energy about you, you know, waiting at the door for them, trying to figure out what's going on, feeling like they're cheating, even pulling up on them and finding out that that's what they're doing, but still choosing to stick and you know, be a part of this situation. But Spirit wants you to blossom at this time, and there's a lot, whether this is present or past energy, Pisces, whether you've been through this or not already. Spirit is advising that you take the time to heal your heart chakra, because you'll have to be ready for something in the fall. This is showing leaves, you know what I'm saying, in the forest, but it is showing leaves on this card. You'll have to be ready for something come the fall. You'll have to be ready for a transformative period, because you'll be presented with more opportunities to repeat the same sort of karmic cycles, and you'll need to have learned from them by then. Okay, you're going to be presented with choices that you'll need to make. You're going to need to be confident in those choices. You're going to have to be like, no, off rip. It's not going to have to be well, maybe, you know what I'm saying? You can no longer sit in the energy of giving people the benefit of the doubt, Pisces. What's this World card in reverse? The Pisces current situation in love. Yes. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Strength card. Try to flip over. Six of Pentacles in reverse is showing me an injustice, or that you stopped giving to this individual, that you took your energy back, Pisces, or that you two are in separation. What's the Six of Pentacles? But again, it was a karmic cycle. It was something, this Six of Pentacles in reverse is also telling me that this was one-sided. It was probably one individual giving and the other person was not. But again, it was a karmic cycle meant to show you your boundaries, because you didn't allow yourself to walk away from this person knowing that you should have. Yes, High Priestess in reverse. What did I just say? You didn't walk away from this person knowing that you should have. The High Priestess in the upright represents using your intuition, walking in your highest self, being confident in who you are. Y'all remember what I told you in my unboxing? This High Priestess looks like Pam Grier to me. Pam Grier was that bitch in the 70s. Okay, couldn't nobody tell her nothing. The High Priestess, when you in the upright, can't nobody tell you nothing because you know already. You know what's going on around you. You got the info. You got the drop. That's what it is. That's what the High Priestess is. And then in the reverse, that just tells me that you were ignoring the red flags, Pisces. That you weren't doing your part to really protect yourself. And that's why you ended up in this situation. Spirit is telling me that you cannot blame another person for breaking your heart, Pisces. You have to take some responsibility in what you did because you've been through this before. I don't know if this was an old love, Pisces, but you've been through this before. That's what the High Priestess is saying too. You went through before and you didn't use your better judgment. That's why this World card is in reverse. That's why this Six of Pentacles is in reverse. Everything was one-sided and you knew it was going to be that way. And now you got a Queen of Swords. Now you got to cut it off, baby. Now you got to take control. Take control of your emotions. Move aside from that emotional shit, Pisces. I know you're a water sign, okay? I know that it's your natural inclination to go ahead and be emotional or attached or helpful. Look, and right before I shuffle, Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse only speaks to a lesser degree of suffering, okay? A lesser degree of suffering. Past Tower energy, so you're probably coming out of the energy. Maybe this has already happened and now you're Queen of Swords energy and you decided to up and remove yourself and now you're working on getting better at that point. But Pisces, you still need to acknowledge, because your first card was full of green, okay? Working on your heart chakra. Doing heart chakra meditation, because a part of you is not taking responsibility for the part you played in your heartbreak. Because you were not the High Priestess. You were not operating in High Priestess energy. This could also say that you found out this individual was giving. I mean, either way, you weren't operating in High Priestess energy. But this is also saying that this individual was giving to someone else who was also not a High Priestess, who probably had a lot of the same feelings as you, but you just got to the Queen of Swords energy first. Woo! What's this Queen of Swords? Emperor. And look at him. Look at him. Look how she looking at him. Like she want to stab the shit out of him. That's what it is. There was something about it. You knew all along, Pisces. And then look, King of Wands in reverse on the bottom. Further clarifying the Emperor, you probably, this could have been a fire sign that you were dealing with, Pisces. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But this King of Wands, and then you got the Emperor out here, and then you got the Two of Wands. There's a lot of fire energy here. But King of Wands in reverse definitely points to a man that likes to drop the D and don't have much to offer, and he do it with multiple bitches. And then you got everything is fine with which is the Ten of Swords on the bottom, which speaks to multiple betrayal, backstabbing, and then the Five of Swords right after that. They sucked at communication. Okay, you probably felt stuck in this situation, and then look, this person has oh Lord, Pisces, if you have are or have been still dealing with this individual, it's probably for the best. If you have been ignoring the red flags to leave them, it's probably for the best that maybe you do separate. The Seven of Swords is one of the most spiritually inclined cards of the deck. It not only represents betrayal, someone thieving, someone using their advantage for their advantage. Okay, they're using their looks or their money to their advantage. But this also represents the damage done to your lineage from the trauma of this situation. Okay, the trauma that we go through on a daily basis, or traumatic situations, is encoded into our DNA. Our DNA is not a permanent fixture in our body. It changes. It changes with us on a daily basis. So as we have happy experiences, our DNA, that's encoded in us. As we have traumatic experiences, that's encoded in us. It's necessary for you at this time, Pisces, that you definitely work on heart chakra meditation and just aligning yourself in generally speaking, because going forward, this affects your lineage. This affects who you'll be as an ancestor to your future family, and it affects what will happen for you present day. If you feel like you're in a victim mentality, I said earlier, it's important that you take responsibility for your part of what you did in this situation, because you're responsible for what happened in this. You probably do feel like you want to stab the shit out of this person, and that doesn't exclude them for their wrong in it, for their lies, for their deceit, but that doesn't excuse you either. It's also important that you know that all of this is not a surprise to God, that it was meant for you to happen because God needed you to ascend, to become spiritually inclined, and to know who you are as an individual. I want my card for Pisces present situation. Pisces present situation. This person was rough around the edges anyway, okay? Let me just tell you. They were very harsh and shallow and the Emperor is Aries male energy. So I'm an Aries woman, but I don't particularly say that I like Aries males very much. I've met one that I actually do enjoy speaking to, and is like level-headed and not crazy as hell, and don't have problems. I've met two actually. I have two Aries male friends who are actually pretty great, but that's because they're evolved and they're conscious. An unevolved Aries male is probably the worst thing that you can run into. Okay, let's see. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. And it was time to let them go. They were stingy, or they weren't stingy on the D either. Okay, they enjoyed, yeah, the hang one. They didn't like being tied down. Then the Eight of Wands after that. They did not like being tied down. They secretly didn't want to be tied down. They probably didn't tell you, but they future faked it. Okay, with the Magician here, the Three of Wands tells me that they didn't want you seeing the potential of a future, but that was not their plan to begin with, Pisces. They were fleeting, fast moving. Again, the Magician. So they used all they had. They probably were charming. The Magician is Aries energy too. So there's a lot of fire out here. The Three of Wands is fire energy. The Eight of Wands is also fire energy. Somebody was dealing with a fire sign, and they was putting it on you, Pisces. And that's usually how we do. Water and fire signs, I don't know. They complement each other so well, and we just be like offsetting one another. And it's like we hate each other, but we can't get enough. So I completely understand the pain of it all, Pisces, okay? But Moon card in reverse lets me know that they were extremely deceptive. These cards were all on the bottom of the deck. These weren't even cards that I pulled off the top. So, oh Lord, let's go. Let's go into your last card, Pisces. We got the 30, making a choice. Okay, making a choice. 30, 3+0 is 3, Pisces. So you're coming into true formation after all the bullshit, okay? Waiting on them at the door and all the bullshit. You letting go of this Knight of Swords. You are not moving forward. You're making a choice to not move forward. Ooh, perfect card. Making a choice, walking through. If you can see, Pisces, this has a path and it has two doorways. One is darkness, one is light. Okay, and then you got the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords is the most fleeting card, the most fleeting knight. That's the most forward moving, the fastest moving knight in the deck. Okay, aside from the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands just like to come up on you and drop dick though. The Knight of Swords come up on you and talk to you real sweet in your ear, or he come up on you and cause a lot of drama, and then he leave and go on his way. The Knight of Wands come up on you and drop dick, and then he be on his way. But either way, Nine of Swords energy lets me know that you're no longer moving forward. You're making the choice to, or if you haven't, you need to make the choice to distance yourself from this person, Pisces. Put some distance between y'all two, so you can figure out who you are as a person, where you belong, what you need to do with yourself. What's this Nine of Swords? Give me another card for future in Pisces. Wheel of Fortune. And everything, know that everything is going to work out in your favor. That's what I'm saying. You can think of it as karma, but just know that everything is coming back to work in your favor. Everything is meant for your greatest good, Pisces. I think the scripture is Jeremiah 29:11. Pisces, look that up. You know what I'm saying? I believe it speaks of, you know, all of your negative experiences. Through all of that, God is working for your greatest good. So just know that on the Wheel of Fortune, that this individual, you should, first of all, don't worry about what they have coming to them. Just know that you are favored, and that any individual who comes in contact with you, that you have made an impact on their life. And that just needs to be the only thing that you worry about, okay? Don't worry about what they're going to get in return. I understand that that can be anger, but that is ego. And when you're operating in ego, that is your lowest vibrational self. So for those individuals who claim to be high vibrational and, you know, all of that, a lot of us are still out here operating in ego. I speak for myself that I have those weak moments. So this is really a chin check, Pisces. If you operate in ego, using that victim mentality, oh, something like, how dare them, something bad is going to happen to them, that's ego. And as long as you waiting on that, ain't nothing going to happen. It's good for you to go ahead and move on with your life and be your best self. And that individual will see you as your best self. And you'll see that individual, and you're not going to be worried about what's going on with them. They're going to want to tell you, but you're not going to be worried about it. What's this Wheel of Fortune? Give me one more card for Pisces. In love. Pisces, I think I want to draw another oracle card for you too. From my other deck, for my angels and ancestors. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yes. Okay. And then Ten of Swords. Pisces, it's looking like you're going to try and stay in this situation, even with the heartbreak and everything. Or oh Lord. Yeah, it looks like you're going to try and stay in the situation and do your best to adapt. See if you can try and make a new opportunity. Or this could mean that this Eight of Cups in reverse. This Eight of Cups in reverse is really telling me that you're going to decide to stay. Or this could be that you move on to another situation. What's this Eight of Cups? Very back and forth. Or, okay, this Eight of Cups could be saying that your partner does not want you to go anywhere. That's probably what it is. What's this Eight of Cups? Yeah, okay, that's what it is. You or your partner doesn't want to go anywhere. Somebody left, but you or your partner doesn't want to go anywhere. There's someone that's still here that wants to build a foundation. The Four of Wands, again, more fire energy. Ooh, that fire and water be something else. Anyway, the Four of Wands speaks of the 11:11 parallel universe coming into alignment with the aspects of the universe that you actually want to have. Okay, going beyond your ego, going beyond just the earthly realm situations that we go through. So Pisces, okay, I don't know what kind of heartbreak this person may have gone through, or if you're just dealing with somebody who's really getting on your nerves. You may have found out about a third-party situation. Y'all may be in a real big mode of forgiveness. There could be a lot of conflict. Y'all are making the choice either way. It looks like to maybe go forward with it, or y'all are in separation and deciding whether it is something that you actually want. Either way, someone does not want you to move forward, Pisces. They don't want you to move on. They want you to make a choice to come and stay with them. But this Wheel of Fortune here, to me, is saying that this is a cycle that should be complete. That somebody is going to have to make a decision whether to stay or go. That's really what all of your cards are saying. It perfectly lines up with this make a choice. But again, you're going to have to come out of the idea of maybe you're trying to see the potential in it and trying to reimagine this individual as someone else, or what have you. Whatever you're trying to do, Pisces, you have to be real with yourself and truthful. Because this Three of Swords in reverse, it could point to past conflict with a third party situation and you guys putting that behind you, or you know, that could very well be saying that this person isn't gonna stop doing the third party shit. It could be either one. Or this could be saying that this person is going to make you happy. The Strength card here. Yeah. Whoever this is, the individual is lacking. They're lacking and they're overindulgent. And you need to make a choice, Pisces. Yes, Pisces, you very much have to come to terms with this, that this individual may not be the best person for you, okay? I see the conflict here. Okay, the Strength card is pointing away from all the rest of these cards. So I'm feeling like you, again, you go back and forth. You want to walk away. The Hierophant is in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So this person is not, may very well be incapable of leading, but you are at a very conscious level struggle with your emotions. You're angry with this individual. Part of you wants them, part of you doesn't, and you know you're back and forth with it, and you want them to come back. However, if you know that this individual is not good for you, it's gonna be important that you're honest with yourself, because like I said, dealing with this individual can affect your experiences. You have the free will, but they affect your life going forward. All of it affects your life going forward. Give me one more card for Pisces. You don't have to have the strength to walk away from something that's not good for you, something that doesn't serve you. If this is that sort of situation, if you find with this individual doing their thing and you doing your thing, or you come to terms with this person, you know, maybe they want multiple partners, because it did have third party energy here, but that doesn't necessarily speak to third party energy. But it is saying like there's something about this person that really pissed you off, and now you're in the Queen of Swords energy. You've removed your energy from this person, knowing that you went against your better judgment, and this person doesn't want you to hold back nothing on them, okay? So they may be in your ear heavily. That's what has you confused, Pisces. This person probably is in your ear heavily, telling you how much they love you and they gonna never do this shit again. That's what it is. That's what it is. They're telling you they love you and they're never going to do it again. And now Spirit is saying you have to have the strength to realize that strength comes from within and not from the individual that you're dating or who you with, or just because they saying this shit don't mean that they mean it. That's not for all of you, but that's for some of you that's been through this cycle before. We did have the World card in reverse, which is telling me it is a repetitive cycle. So I'm not just talking shit. It is a repetitive cycle. It is shit that you've heard before, Pisces. I'm just saying. And then Justice.